Damn. What up, what up, what up? What's up with you, Z? Glizzy Hendrix. Interesting. I'll be surprised if we don't get any crime dogs or Fred McGriffs up in here pretty soon, right? Mr. Hall of Fame. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. I was rushing to get here before midnight. I figured everybody be asleep. But y'all know Machead Mondays stay cracking. So. Well, I'm going to take this moment to go get my cell phone. Be right back. Babyface Loxa, what up, homie? Babyface Loxa, Misha G or Compton Girl? I want to answer when I get back. All right, I'm back. Crystal, what up? What you doing up this late? Misha G, what you doing up this late? That just made Babyface Loxa's answer that much harder. Derek Brown, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Feels good to know 50 of y'all up this time of night. Misha G, great looking, great looking. Compton Girl right behind her. Wait a minute. What? Oh, thank you, beautiful. Thank you, beautiful. Compton Girl in the house. What up, what up, what up, what up? Crystal Brain, my favorite moderator. What's up with you? 59th Street School, 3rd Avenue. That's what's up, homie. The school of the Thunderdome. The school that get grown men put on in the playground, right? Southside Compton, my homie, what up? Salute, homie. Salute, salute, salute to Sands. What up? I'm going with Babe Kill. Good answer. Good answer. I heard that. Ooh, the blue hearts. Ooh, them blue hearts look so sexy, don't they? Damn, Central Texas in the building. What's up with TCU, though? Top of the evening, homie. Tone Storms. Tone from the jungle. Where is Shaniqua? I don't know where Shaniqua at, man. Probably moderating for Yuck Mouth or dancing with, what's my girl name in Oakland? You know I'm getting Alzheimer's disease. I can't think of my girl's name up in Oakland. The little beautiful girl. The little beautiful ghetto girl. Keisha Cole. She's probably out dancing with Keisha Cole's sister. OG Steve, what's up, man? It's like 2:30 in the Bronx, homie. Sugar tea. Wait. I don't want to jump to no conclusions. What's sugar tea? Let me hit Shaniqua and ask Shaniqua why she ain't on with the Lokes. Kev Mack with the no-look left hook. Brick. I did have a cool Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sky hook. So that's another guy I pat my game after, Kareem. Because they would block my set shots and my little jump shot, so I would go to the hook shot. Never gets blocked. Western Ave, where you at? Where you at? See, they asking for the girls that really be out there on the block. Like the girls up in here right now ain't really the block type girls. Keisha Cole got her gap back 100 one time for us. Keisha Cole. E40 sister. G Western Ave. Kareem used to left hook dudes upside the head. The hook shot is pretty difficult to make it, in my opinion. Not for me, because you guiding the ball actually with the hook. You actually guiding the ball to where you want it to go, and it's hard to block it. So, oh, my Wi-Fi tripping. Yeah, my computer's doing something, man. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Can you hear it? Sounds like it's going through files or something. See, now I'm worried about if the Wi-Fi is tripping. I know my light is tripping, my light bulb. OG Steve, what it do on the East Coast, homie? I see they getting ready to try to get rid of the rats in New York, in the Bronx, right? I'm like, what took so long? Like, what have y'all been doing with the rats in the Bronx all these decades, man? Like, they had big ass possum sized rats when I was in the Bronx in '85. I'm sure they done bred and bred and bred. How y'all gonna get rid of them, homie? And then I seen y'all hiring somebody like 6 figures to help get rid of rats. Hire me, bro. I'll be out there in the Bronx in no time. It's two easy ways, two simple solutions to get rid of the rats. Rat poisoning and cats. Now they trying to say cats don't really stop rats. The hell if they don't. Maybe not in New York because the rats are so big, but in California, cats play with them. They slap them around, pop them upside their face, claw them in their sides, and kill them. And then they bring it to the owner like a present. They'll bring it to the front door, the back door. You know what I mean? So in the Bronx, I would just bring big cats and rat poisoning. That'll do the trick. I know they don't care about the rats on me, but they offering a 6-figure job and it's making headlines, right? When the world ends, there will always be rats and roaches. They don't die. You call them rats, Crips. Is that what you're doing? They want people to have an associate degree in order to hire to kill the rest of them. Good morning, Kev. How are you? You make Sean. How's it going, Sean? It's going all right here in America. The New York rats ain't going nowhere. They own prime real estate. Good one, Crystal. Always got to worry about you. When you come with a good joke, the next one's going to be about me. I already know. Compton girl always leave when I mention her, right? So she's probably gone already. In fact, the number went from 66 to 65. So one person left. It probably was her. Brian Watson, what up, man? The man with a million questions. 999,000 of them are good ones. There she goes. She's still here. She's hanging out. 170,000 to kill them. I'll take that 170 though, for real. Because even when they was talking about hiring somebody and paying them that kind of money, they were saying that they're sure it won't really get rid of the rat problem. So I'm like, you're going to give out 170,000 and know this person is not going to really make a difference. Wow, that's interesting. I'll come out there for 5 years. Let me see. 6. I'll come out there for 6 years and come back with a meal ticket. Put it all on the crap table. I'll go back to craps and drop $1 million on the crap table. Oh, they said, nah, let's go DJ with the question. Nah, I wasn't talking about him. Brian Watson asked a bunch of questions, man. Kev Mac, what up, bro? View Park in the house. James Johnson, what part of View Park, man? You sparked my interest, homie. Let me see. You look familiar too, man. Where you live at, though? Shaniqua must be locked up. She ain't around lately. I hope not. Maybe she got her fluke back. Maybe her boyfriend is back. Nigga, you scared of the crap table. Got me so twisted. But all right, I'm scared of the crap table. I grew up off Mount Vernon and Presidio. Oh shit. I know exactly where that is. I used to go hang up there in my elementary school days. Maybe seventh grade, eighth grade, maybe. I had a partner up there, a square partner, that I recruited as a gang member, and then he went back square, and then I got him into pigeons. So I would go up there and play with his pigeons. He didn't have no good pigeons though. He didn't have a lot of pigeons. I remember, I think I told this story once. He's the guy that bought a little duck. He went to the bird shop and came home with a little duck. And he had two dogs. I think he had a Doberman Pinscher and a German Shepherd. A big old Doberman, I believe. And, a nice sized German Shepherd. And that little old duck used to run around their house. Little old yellow duck used to run around their house. The duck started getting a little size on him. So they put the duck outside in the backyard with the dogs and the pigeons. You know the rest, right? One day they woke up and this duck was like this. The duck was the size of a pit bull. They mauled that duck. I guess they said, the duck, you getting too big, homie. Like, it's time for you to go. Like, you eating too much food or you getting in our way or something. Or they trying to figure out why this food don't bark, why this food don't protect the property. They mangled that duck. Boy, there was so many feathers in the backyard, they could have made pillows and sold them. He said, ducks ain't no punk sometimes. I don't think he was no punk because he lasted a long time. But I think when they called his bluff, he couldn't handle it. Do you know the 5 sets in LA that bang a black man's last name? Franklin Square? Help me out on the other 4. Somebody said something about a TV series. Oh yeah, Kev, I have to say your real life stories are fantastic. The best thing on YouTube bar now. It should be made into a TV series. It would break records. You know what's funny? I mentioned in the last live, The Passenger. The Passenger came and left a comment and said I lied throughout the whole video. I was mad at first, and then I analyzed it over and over and over and over again. And then I just fell out laughing like I was kind of retarded or something. I just started laughing because I'm like, where did I lie at? Like, I couldn't figure out where I lied at. Then I thought maybe he felt like I lied when I said I was the shooter. I never said I was the shooter. I said the witnesses pointed me out as the shooter. The other thing, I was like, did I lie about him running or us running? Because I said he ran, which he did. And then I ran too. Like, who admits they running and be lying? Like, I don't know where I could have lied. Did I lie about winning the crap game? What was we doing at the Fox Hill Mall? Did I lie about the dudes in the other car with Slip Rock? 2 of them still alive. Did I lie about Taco? Taco's still alive. What the hell did I lie about? So I leave a comment back. Yeah, let's look at the paperwork. And he deleted his comment, which he shouldn't have never left a comment in the first place. But like I told y'all, man, I'm waiting for the day that somebody want to go head up with me on this YouTube shit. But I don't know, man. I try to tell my stories as they are. I always say I ain't no hell of a dude. I ain't no Superman. None of that. Not one of the top guys from the hood. None of that. Like it was so many. Like to put you in the car with me and say you a shooter, you should be happy because if I tell the real, you're gonna piss your pants. Big Kev, you ain't do no more other hood history episodes like you was doing, huh? Big Kev, you ain't doing no more other hood history episodes. Oh, on the Blue Channel? Yeah, if somebody want to do it, but who wants to do it? The majority of everybody I spoke to are turned off. So we might get this one. I'm not gonna say who or where they from. Then we might get this other one outside of South Central. So that's two. I can't think of no other one. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna still do them, but y'all gotta realize I was telling you the truth when I said people lost interest in the history because other people interviewing nobodies and just anybody's then watered it down. And then you got a couple of people been arrested. You got Lil Doc Thong, and then you got Mad Ronald, and people associate that to the interviews, which is false. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I figured one day it would go down, but not so fast, and not because the market got overcrowded. But yeah, I'm gonna still do it, homie. I'm just on. I'm focusing right now on the stories, homie, because that's easier for me. I don't have to travel. I don't have to spend gas. I don't have to get a hotel or motel or a Holiday Inn. So it's easier for me to just sit here and do stories, homie. I'm not sure where the monster's at. You probably have to holler at Cartoon for them. In fact, Mop called me, I think Friday, but he didn't return my call when I called him back. I was asleep when he called. I went back over all your Compton interviews. It was hectic, super early with gunplay. Absolutely. When the Crips and the Pyrus fell out, that's where the gunplay started. Kill Matt Carver's, Campanella, Watts, Franklin, Pico Rivera. I didn't know. Oh, yeah. I never would have guessed Pico Rivera. Kitchens, that's a good one. Carver, that's a good one. That's a good one. But what about Roy Campanella? Oh, you said Campanella. Some people don't consider him black, right? But yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Kitchens, Carvers, Campanella, Watts Franklin, and Pico Rivera. That's a good trivia question, homie. Them school bus driver stories were good too. I could probably pull out one more when the West Side Pyrus was tripping. Stories are where the money is at. Stories are more captivating, get more views. People seem more interested and less anti-storytelling. Well, I always said Roy Campanella was black, but if you remember a while back, somebody came on here. I think two or three people came in the comment section and was debating that. I guess it might have been when I did the Slick interview. Kev, did Willowbrook being incorporated by the city outside of Compton affect the standing of Carver Park as a Compton city? I believe it affected their timeline. That's all. Yeah. Everybody has their own spin on that, right? I wasn't around back then to really know, but seems that they were before the Compton Crips, but weren't claiming Compton Crip. So I think that's the big mix-up. Can you interview a non-black Crip or blood, like a white Crip or Asian blood? Interesting question. Last time I checked, Slick, uh, the homie Casper from Altadena Block, Suave from Fruittown, and the other homie, the older homie, last time I checked, they was non-black Crip or blood, but you said like a white Crip or Asian blood. I don't know any Asian bloods, man. White Crip, yeah. There's been a couple white Crips hit me up, but we never made nothing happen. 760 Shaq boy. I'm still looking for Big Larry, man. I hope Larry's still with us. Larry was a good dude, big old dude. Goldie, I can't say his name, but one of the homies from Compton hooked me up with Goldie. And we spoke over the phone. He was on death row. We spoke. This was a couple years ago, maybe. And Goldie was with it, but somehow we lost communication, and he apparently didn't follow through or whatever, put it on hold. So yeah, you're right, Babyface Lokes, Goldie from Park Village. Was there any Samoan or Tongans from 60s? Not that I know of, but like I say, man, I don't know everybody, so I can't say that definitively. You know, Brian Watson, that's a fact. You get to hear more names, but there's been a lot of riders in there. And I'm not going to say they're all factors. I would say most of them are just like me, just another dude from a set. But you have some that stand out more than others. Like you usually have at least one good dude, one top dude from every set. So yeah, there are some big names in there. Goldie is in the hole, cuz damn, this long? All right, good looking out. If you talk to him, tell him I send mine. How the 60s get so big would have to be from the demographics of the neighborhood. It's a large neighborhood. So you would have to think that has something to do with it. And nowadays, if you listen to some of the younger guys, when they do interviews, they kind of were attracted to the 60s. And so that's why they joined, because they liked what the 60s was about. But back in the day, it was all based on demographics. You had a wide area, both sides of Crenshaw, both sides of Slauson, then down in the 50s, in the low 50s and the high 50s by the Brams. So that's why. Famous Monster Cody quote: "If you ain't riding with Kev, you ain't doing nothing. He's our historian, straight up, Monster Cody." That was a good plug by Monster. I really enjoyed him giving that plug. That was spur of the moment, off the top of his head, right when we met. Wasn't Ghost Capone from Grave? Oh yeah. Good catch, OG Steve. Ghost Capone from Graveyard Crips. Google that one, and you have a non-black, a white Crip. What got you here, Misha G? Be more clear. What got you here? Let me know. Man, Suge got all the quotes. Suge, just go on and hook me up a book of quotes. Let's publish that first. kevmacvideos famous quotes. Because you remember them all. I don't know how the hell you remember all that. What do you do? Write this shit down? That Monster interview was classic. Yeah, it was. I got here because Monster Cody passed away out there in San Diego, didn't he? Oceanside, yeah. Nothing more respectful than a former rival giving you your just due. And I don't even look at it so much like that. I look at it as the best gang author to ever publish a book. On top of it, one of the best gang historians to come out of the Crips. So that's why that endorsement was big to me. Goldie knocked the pre-release teacher before he paroled from Delano in 95. Damn. Our people come from poetry and storytelling, so when I watch these, it registers really well. What's your favorite female poet? No, we already addressed Hawkeye. Hawkeye don't want to do another interview. However, the guy is scolded. Well, no, there's. I don't think Hawkeye ever do another interview. I know right now he won't, but I know one person that is blocking him from doing an interview and releasing his book is basically almost grave ill. But then there's still a family of others that he has an issue with that is holding him from another interview or from finishing his book. So I don't think we'll get another Hawkeye no time soon. Maybe in a decade from now. Yeah, Maya Angelou, without question. Sister Soldier, that's a good one. She was kicking up some dust decades ago. Hope you heard from Lil Doc. Have you heard? No, I haven't heard from. Salute Kev Mac and Maniacs. Joey Owens, what up? My favorite female poet is, I don't know who that is. She wrote the 1,000 Rights. It's in Arabic. That to me is the best. That's cool. That's cool. This is some good knowledge for those interested in female poetry. Joey Owens, what up, man? Here go another dude with a lot of questions. Jerome Wallace, you must have won. Jerome Wallace, you had Tom Brady tonight. What up, Kev? How you been? Missed out a lot of lives. Man, I've been all right, man. I miss you, bro. You used to bring a lot of fun to the chat room. I miss you, homie. Hope all is well with you. When you gonna interview them Dodge cities? I've seen you talking about them in your story. Haven't heard about them in years. That would be interesting. Would be very interesting. And the reason why, those are Mexican Crips that didn't fold. A lot of them, I'm saying, from they set. And they were beefing with Mexicans in the mid 80s before black and Mexican gangs were beefing. OG Hawkeye interview number one K. Oh shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm lady. You lying? You lady? Sir Uncle Buck, you a lady? Uncle Buck, good looking out for the Cash App the other day, man. You must have got paid again, right? Uncle Buck. He said, the few I know are black. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I don't know if I should show the actual picture, but yep, the projects in Rancho San Pedro. You like the way I say Pedro? Sound like Pedro, huh? Yeah, Kiki, that was sad. You never got a chance to hook up with him. He sounded cool. Yeah, he sounded cool. And it is sad I didn't get to meet up with him. Right off that Reggie, they was giving the waterfront problems. Hmm. Yeah, man. That was Kiko, man. Straight Mexican, homie. Died and killed the guy that killed him. Trying to locate the article. I know there was an article on that death. Boulevard, what up? Charger fan, Charger fan. Hey, you know what else I want to say to y'all? I'm probably jumping the gun, but I think Lamar Jackson been in the league, what, 4 years or 5 years? Or maybe this is fifth year, something like that. This is fourth. No, I think this is fifth year. And remember about a year and a half or 2.5 years ago, probably more likely than a year and a half ago. And me and Rockhead was on a late night and we was talking smack about, because I didn't want to cuss, right? We was talking smack about Lamar Jackson not winning big games and he's not all that, and he's overrated. And remember the comment section was going up on us, talking about we crazy, we don't know what we talking about and all that, right? So how about this? Because I thought about you guys today, and I hit up my homie Little Crazy Boy today. Because I was reading an article where Lamar Jackson could have got 400 million from the Ravens. Instead, he played out his last contract year, right? And now he's only worth 200 million. So I thought about y'all and I said, see, you see what I'm saying? I tell y'all some things to me, seem like common sense. And it kind of trips me out when other people don't notice these things early on before the media tells us so. But when I read that story, I was like, damn, I felt bad for him, but I felt vindicated. Like, I told you guys, man, that dude is a little bit overrated. Very exciting, like Michael Vick, but can't win the big game. He's won one playoff game. He's lost three. You could say that ain't bad for a guy that's only played in 4 playoff games. But then you have to think, well, how great is he? He's not. He probably won't get that fully guaranteed contract any longer. He's probably blew every chance he could get for that. I mean, you just cut like y'all. People been on Kanye West, like how you a billionaire one day and now you lose all these millions. Well, Lamar had a shot at 400 million, and now he's probably worth half of that. Yeah, but worth, and he didn't want to sign. He could have signed and didn't. Put it like this, man. If you think I'm wrong, just hit up the reporters, hit up the journalists that put this story out. Don't question me about it. I'm just going off the article that I read when I woke up this morning. In Dodge City Hood, those projects that look like the Nickerson Gardens in San Pedro. But you know what I always say? Some people don't mind losing. Like some people just think losing's okay. It's okay if a guy can't win a big game. Oh, it's okay this guy wants all this money, right? But growing up a Laker fan, Dodger fan, we not happy with that. We want winners. So that's what I come from that. That and then being a Patriot fan since 2001, we like to win. We like to win. We don't like to be like, oh, it's all right. He only won one playoff game. Oh, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, man. But so basically, what you're saying is he's a bad businessman. Basically, that's what you tell him. Young Fusa say you can't survive off just legs in the league. The journalists are haters. Some of them are haters. Probably a lot of them are. But I don't think, I'd have to read it over again to see if he's a hater. I thought he was just trying to tell us that Lamar's performance is down and his value is down. That's what I thought. But I'll read it over from a different angle. Yeah, Lamar does have an arm, but Lamar doesn't make the greatest decision. I'm going to tell you, man, Steve McNabb had an arm. Michael Vick had an arm. Lamar Jackson got an arm. An arm don't make you, though. Like Terry Bradshaw didn't really have an arm, but he could get the ball up there, that wobbly ball, and they would go catch it. Dan Marino had an arm. He didn't win no championship. You know what I always say. Marino used to blame his player. Marino never took credit for blowing a game. Marino always blamed his players. Well, shit, I'm going to tell you something, man. Now, I may be wrong or we just agree to disagree. Stafford was a bad dude in Detroit. Stafford don't have that arm no more. He don't have that professionalism that he had in Detroit. Or you could say Detroit, he had a lot of wide receivers with Megatron and all them dudes. He was getting the ball out there in Detroit, bro. Nike had just cut their ties with Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie made a grave mistake financially, man. But he got Bron trying to back him, and Bron trying to support him, and they like LeBron. So let's see, man. LeBron might be the little piece to keep Kyrie going. San Pedro in the house. Yeah, man. Kiko was a good dude, man. From my time knowing him. Straight Crip, you know what I mean? He knew to stay out of other people's politics, that's for sure, but I liked that he didn't act like he knew everything, and he would ask me, how to conduct himself in with certain situations. But yeah, I miss Kiko. I wanted to see him on the house. Kev, I'm tired of you talking about Dave Roberts being trash, wrong. And you got these people believing you here. Dave is a good manager. It was the players who fell off. Couldn't hit a softball. Jerome, I will go to my grave saying Dave Roberts is a bum with the disclaimer of if it's the front office telling him he have to go by analytics, then I'll let him off the hook. But yeah, man, you got to blame Dave Roberts. And I've gave all the reasons why. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just throwing a blanket statement out there. I gave reasons why. You know what I mean? And check this out, homie. That's for the sake of you're Jerome Wallace and you know everything, right? Or you're Jerome Wallace and you like to disagree with me, right? So let's just go with that, right? Why he didn't want to get rid of Bellinger now, though? Why now? Once again, I've been saying it for 2 years, man. Get rid of Bellinger. Oh, so they just 2 years after Kev, man. Kev don't know shit. Dave Roberts is a good coach, but now they want to get rid of Bellinger. You feel me? Trey Turner definitely went missing in the playoffs. Ain't no question. And that ain't no defense for that. So you blame the Dodgers losing just on Trey Turner? Or the fact that a couple other players been going missing too? And the fact that the manager didn't do nothing about the players is gone missing. Absolutely. Tony La Russa would have championships with that Dodger lineup. Jay Ship, I'm with you on that, homie. That's cool. Everyone lost together. All right, great. Everyone lost together. Everyone didn't have top pitching, top defense, top offense, top payroll. You give an organization like the Oakland A's or the Rays that kind of money and see what happens. Kev looked like an extra on Good Time. There you go, Buck. Crystal, your turn. Well, I mean, Aboriginal Warhorse. I agree. Is it 6 or 5? How many years Dave Roberts been coaching the Dodgers? 5 or 6? Was it 6? I don't know what happened to Bellinger, man. I know he fell off big time. Then they went, you go and get Joey Gallo, and then you don't play Gallo. You put Trace Thompson in the outfield that couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat in a big game. I don't know, man. He made a lot of bad decisions to me, Jerome. Well, at least you agree with me on Bellinger. So at least we agree on something, right? Now, as a Dave Roberts supporter, who do you blame Bellinger being in the lineup the last couple of years on? Do you blame ownership or do you blame the coach? Who do you blame for having him in the playoffs? Who do you blame for having him on the playoff roster? Ain't that something? All that trade value they had in Bellinger. Okay, they blaming GM. All right, interesting. Very interesting. Can I ask you one more question? Can you give me the common denominator? Can you give me the one who tell me the ownership, the GM, and the manager are the most consistent? Or do you throw Kershaw in there with them? Like, what's the common denominator for us losing the last 6 years? Well, 5 out of 6 years, because we got a COVID championship. Okay, you blame the organization. So Magic would be in there too. Well, the thing about Bellinger, Kev, the dude got stick, but you have to gamble on when the stick will come along. Who knows? So Dave was dependent on that, which I can understand. So let me throw Joey Gallo at you again. Joey Gallo has stick. Why didn't he gamble on Joey Gallo? And then he gambles with Trace Thompson. And then he got a battle between Taylor and whoever else that was. Them was bad gambles. So we're not going to blame the manager, right? You can't blame the general manager. Maybe we could blame ownership once again if they're the ones making him go by analytics. Which, if this is true, the Dodger organization is racist and stink because you got a pawn because of his color pretending to be running the team if he's not really running the team. Well, we had a lot of injuries, bro. I mean, keep it real. We had a lot of pitching injuries, but we still had a great pitching staff. that he should have been able to put together and possibly win, possibly not. But it's like the San Diego Padres. They did all that to lose. When you talk about the Trojans and the Dodgers, so did the Padres, man. Trey Turner on the Phillies. Now you got Trey Turner and you got Harper. That's going to be nice. That's going to be real nice. You got all this speed from white boys. If they throw a couple brothers in there, imagine how much speed they're going to have on the base path. And you got defense. And you got arms. And you got batting average. Very interesting year for the Phillies. I'm looking to see who else they add to that roster. Warren Moon had an arm, and his receivers failed him in the AFC Championship. Let me say this. When you talk about Warren Moon, right, I'm going to take it to coaching. Remember, the coaches had a fight. The defensive coordinator and the coach got into it. Them are the two you blame, or you pick one or the other. Don't blame the receivers. They didn't fail him. They didn't know how to manage that lead. They didn't know how to manage such a big lead, man. They may have bad play calling, terrible play calling. Didn't know how to run the clock and got what they deserved, man. That backup quarterback, whatever his name was, he's a coach now. He got a coaching job because of that season, right? He's a coach now. What was his name? Frank Wright or some shit like that? Buddy Ryan, right? So I blame coaching. You could blame the receivers all you want to, man. I would like to talk to Warren Moon since I know his two sisters. I would like to talk to him and be like, Warren, who do you blame? Whose fault was it? Man, let me tell you this, man. That is such a horrible reference, homie. Like, get your pimp game up. Get your quote game up. Because a hooker, no matter how cold a hooker's ass gets, she's still going to make some money. She's still going to bring a championship home, nigga. So, what? Like, you're not going to blame the pimp if she don't bring no money home? You're not going to blame the pimp if this hoe is walking the snow and don't come back with no money? Bum Phillips and Mike Dicker look like closeted racists. Yeah, Dicker does. I agree with that about Dicker, but I like Dicker as a player. And I like Dicker as a coach on the Bears because he was a no-nonsense coach. He used to straight get up in the quarterback's face, man. He used to get in Harbaugh's face and disrespect him and talk trash. And I liked him because he gave brothers a chance to play ball, and he would call good plays, or his offensive coordinator would. So, yeah, I like that he called trick plays. He let Refrigerator Perry do his thing. You know what I mean? Had two black running backs, Roland Harper and Walter Payton, both get 1,000 yards each. I thought he was cool. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Thurman Thomas. Yeah, sure. So I think everybody is stereotyping Mike Dicker right now. I think we all feel the same way. That's a cold thought about a person, right? Kev, you need to hire an assistant pimp to make sure they're on the right streets. Sound like the pimp ain't doing his job. I bet Shaniqua on the right street right now. That's why she ain't with us. Kev, my IG shut down for whatever reason a month ago, but I'm going to hit you on my new one this week. I might be in Vegas Friday, so I'm going to holler. That's what's up, homie. Was there ever a monster from 60? Yeah, there's Monster Ken. There's Big Monster, Little Monster, Ken. I don't know if there was a baby monster. Mike Dicker probably was in the passenger seat, or he might have been in the back seat. Only on kevmacvideos can you make sports talk with Pimping and Homer and baseball. Don't forget where you said sports. Real talk. Big Kev make a real pimp. Only pimps 100. I didn't know the real pimp. Let's see what the quote is. It's a good thing that I'm rapping, because if it wasn't for the rap, then my man be killing me. Nyla. Later. Peace. Cripping and pimping is all on. Oh, we got a pimp in the building. I don't know, bro. You really pimping on me? Because I don't see Misha G and Compton Girl bringing you the money. But then I don't know everything that go on KM Video live streams behind the scenes. Behind the scenes at KM Video live streams, the G, Babyface Loaster, the pimp of all pimps, the Crip of all Crips. He don't deal with nothing but purple and green, the grapes and the money. That's why they not in the chat, Kev. Oh, all right. See, there go Compton Girl right there, man. See what I'm saying? She in the chat. She ain't out there getting no money for no dudes up in here. Kev, where the hell was Slick's Christmas tree lighted this year? In the wood? I'm going to see if there's this time, because 2 years ago he was in my... I think Slick gave up on the Christmas trees, homie. Babyface ain't got a pimp bone in his body. Well, if that's the truth, me and Babyface Lokes have got something in common. But I would never put Misha out there. He love me some Misha, don't he? You would never put Misha out there. Is the Crip softball? I haven't heard anything about the Crip softball league, so I don't know, bro. But I know Wiz was a major part of keeping that orchestrated and keeping people together. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's over, but hopefully somebody could fill his shoes and keep it going. I remember that Herschel Walker trade. So if you think that was a bad trade, how about he win the election? Hey, did y'all see Obama? Did y'all see Obama go in on Herschel Walker? If y'all haven't seen Obama go in on Herschel Walker, I don't care if you hate Democrats or you hate Obama. That's irrelevant. Focus on his speech, man. He tore Herschel Walker a new ass, man. Hilarious, man. Go look it up. Man, that was hilarious, man. Obama was out of character, but he was talking like Obama, and he was a jokester or sarcastic like Obama is. But to attack Herschel, another black man at that, I thought was weird, but funny as hell. Funny as hell. I don't know, man. I don't know if us as black people traded Herschel Walker. I don't know. I mean, Kale, when's the first time you ever saw Dice Game? Mine was at Daniel Freeman Elementary in 79. I asked an older homie, what is that they doing? I don't remember, bro. I couldn't even tell you. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Herschel Walker had a speech where he was supposed to be talking about stuff he was going to do for Georgia. Meanwhile, he was talking about vampires and werewolves. And Obama said, was talking about werewolves and vampires too when I was 7 years old. He don't know what the hell he gonna do for Georgia. He don't even live in Georgia. He's a puppet master. They said Trey, Stephen A. Smith, and boy. You know what? I never liked Stephen A. Smith. I've never liked Stephen A. Smith, but I couldn't conversate with nobody because all my friends thought he was the shit. They love Stephen A. Smith. I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt if Herschel. I wouldn't doubt if they injecting some dope in him, man. He probably don't even know he on dope. Like it's not on purpose. Uncle Buck, what up, homeboy? You see how Stephen A. Smith defending Jerry Jones like Samuel L. and Django. Nah, they're gonna Misha. Misha ain't out there getting you no money either, bro. But you say you wouldn't put her out there. So yeah, you're right. Herschel said he's a Republican and he's against abortion, but apparently has paid for many in his past. The crazy part is he be changing the story up. I don't know them. I don't know her. I don't know him. Herschel don't even know how to lie. Go to Donald Trump class 101. Nigga, Trump will teach you how to lie. Keep a straight face and act like you didn't say it. Herschel lost. Poor Herschel. He's so lost, man. I don't think we can get that Mumpy interview that he promised 9 months ago. You'll probably have to find it on Cartoonist channel. Probably. He got CTE, so his brain. I wouldn't doubt it. Herschel Walker is a robot, Kev. Or all them hits have seriously scrambled his brain. So you're agreeing with me and OG Steve. That's right. That's what's up. At least we all agree on something, right? He was a bad man, though, in college and in the USFL, right? I remember some of my friends growing up, they used to love Herschel Walker. I couldn't get into Herschel Walker. Ain't that crazy? So maybe I'm just biased because I didn't like him to begin with, right? Now, he was cool in college, though. Herschel reminds me of the black version of Trump Wars. Nah, Trump got a lot more pizzazz, a lot more game. Herschel seems just like a stereotypical black idiot to me. And I don't mean that, to be offensive toward him. Just me analyzing Herschel, man. Kev, you be on all that pyramids and ancient history talk that seems to be blowing up now. Bro, I couldn't tell you what a pyramid looked like. And ancient history, man, only ancient history I know about is a fucking greenback, a dollar bill. I don't know anything about pyramids and ancient history, homie. No is my answer. All right, Jerome, we getting warm, homie. We starting to agree on a few things, right? All right. We back on Trump giving out money. That's what's up. Shit. For all the brothers that are infatuated with this white guy giving black Americans money, just go to Hollywood, homie. You don't have to go to DC. You don't have to wait on the president to send you nothing. Just go to Hollywood. They'll be willing to give you money too. You still gonna feel cool with that? The propositions they gonna offer you to get that money? Still need to be some type of integrity involved. But maybe not, because we from the street. If you wasn't a liar or a cheat, you wasn't from 60th Street. So I don't mean to be hypocritical. You feel me? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, I guess. I just don't like liars, man. If you lie, all right, cool, you lied, so what? But if you lie and then you say you didn't lie, you just told another lie. I don't like that type of shit. Just say, oh, my bad, you got me. Or I didn't mean it that way. Say something. Have an excuse. Don't say you didn't lie and you just lied. Don't say you didn't say what you just said. Rewind the tape. Just go back 10 seconds on the tape or 30 seconds on the tape. I don't like guys like that. That's just me, homie. I'm not asking you guys not to like nobody that lie like that, but that's just me. I mean, dudes that get arrested on first 48, they don't even lie like that. They come up in there and they tell a lie. And then they say, the police tell them, well, we know that you were there. And then they say, oh, yeah, I was there, but I wasn't there for that. Like, they don't say they lie, ain't a lie. They just change it and tell another lie. Like, do that, Trump. Like, do that. But whatever you do, it works for him. It don't work for me. Got a proposition for you, Kev. If you play 6 parlays, how many could you hit? Maybe. Well, I might put you to the test. I'm a front the bread. We do 6 apiece. You with it? Of course, man. I mean, who turns down a free parlay? Yeah. But what we betting? Football or basketball? What's crazy, a lot of people are happy with something we as black and brown people been owed from the sweat we used to build this country, Kevin. Yeah. You want to know what's even crazier about building up this country? Go look at old pictures of California, like the 1890s. California was all field. So California is still a new state, homie. As far as, operating like as neighborhoods, communities, cities, industrial, living quarters. You know what I mean? That ain't but 100 and some years ago, homie. We catch you lying once, we stop dealing with you. I'm trying to tell you. Man, California was so open. And you know what? I know up north we had a lot of farmland. Down in probably Watts and Compton, we have farmland. But I just mean the open fields, like they weren't even farming. That's why I said go look. Go look at the old pictures of California. It was just open field with no roads. You know what I'm saying? So California is still new, bro. Look at the pictures of the beaches and South Central being all oil rigs. You know, they had oil. They still got a little oil field up there between La Brea and Fairfax, between Slauson and Stocker. They still got oil fields there. When I was younger, it was more oil there. And them things was working more, like pulling up oil. In fact, they used to drain oil, probably still do, from up under Windsor Hills, up under the houses in the hills, when everybody talk about how rich the Windsor Hills area is. They drilling oil from up under people's houses, man. It's really not that healthy. And they really aren't paying people what they should be getting for that oil, right? In the 1800s, the North Bronx was all farmland too. Yeah, that's what I said up north. Ain't no question. Up north, you know when you're going up north. When you from the south and you start going up north, nigga, you could blindfold me, nigga. I'm a smell when we start getting up north. You smell all that cow shit. You smell cow shit. And it seemed like, I ain't no farm boy or nothing like that, but it seems to me, I don't think I have no special senses or nothing like that. But we do talk about people that lack common sense. But I'm gonna just get to the point. When I get up there, up north, or even like in Vegas, there was a little farm spot in Vegas, right? When you had them cows, the kind with like the hair, they not groomed real well, and they got flies all around their ass and look like flies eating up their ears and shit. Those smell worse. Like those really smell sick and rotten. Like I wonder who buying their milk and eating their meat. Like, cause they really stink. Now, when you see them cows and they got like numbers on them and bells on them and look all clean up and shit, they don't smell as bad, right? I guess it would be like the guy or the girl, like your girlfriend goes in the bathroom and she takes a dump and it just smells like shit. But then you have the little hood rat girl that comes over. She doesn't eat vegetables. She doesn't drink water and she takes a dump. That shit smell worse. You like spray up in there, shut the door and spray. That's how I see them cows and shit with all the bugs and maggots all over them, right? Your chat room be funny as hell, Kev. Yeah, y'all all funny, man. You know what I mean? J Boogie, the 5 faster, unless you want to go by the prisons on the 99. We got to take the 99 from time to time just to yell out to the homies in the penitentiary. Kev, if you want a hell of a drive, seeing the coast and a serious roller coaster ride, bro, I done took the 101 so many times, homie. What are you talking about? Bro, I done took the 101 up to see my brother so many times. Took the 101. No, I was gonna say I took the 101 to see my homeboy, but they wouldn't let me see him. What is that? You passed by Patty Hearst, right? You passed by what else? You passed by Hearst's Castle, all that beach land. You passed by Santa Barbara, right? Uh, Solano, Soledad, right? Yeah, man, I took the 101, bro. You ain't giving me nothing new, man. Give me something new. No, Ken, you have to get off the 101 to Big Sur. When you gonna get back on the sports bed? I don't know, man. I mean, if y'all really want me to, we can do it either NFL playoffs or we could wait the baseball season. I hate I fell off, but man, that just seemed like I overwhelmed myself with that one. Like I was doing a little too much. Because when I get up in the morning, I don't feel like going over picks, especially if I'm not gambling. It's more interesting if I'm gambling. If I'm not gambling, I don't like looking at the picks. Then I got to get up and give y'all the picks early. And that was a little above my pay grade. So that's why I was saying, now, if you guys don't mind being part of a group chat or on an email list, a mass email, I wouldn't mind just typing in some picks to y'all every day. I wouldn't mind doing that, but how are we going to keep up with the money? Like, how am I going to know if your account is good or not? Maybe you have to sign up for the channel here and send me your number or your email. We could do it that way. Oh, it's not on the 101. You have to take the 101. Then you take another route. Go. I can't remember going up there, bro. Honestly. I don't remember going up there. I don't do round robins. Round robins, no, I don't do round robins. Kel, what year was you when you played water polo? I played water polo? Or did I get water on my polo? I'm gonna need and try to make the cheese. I need in. I need in trying to make the cheese. Or maybe we could do, I was gonna say, maybe we can cash out on a certain day of each month. Then that way I know who's in and who's out. He said Kev can't swim. Why I can't swim, homie? What make you think I can't swim? Uh I'll figure it out. Let's not do it yet. Let's do it. Let's do it week 1 of the NFL playoffs. Eyeball Torres, what up, homie? What you doing up so late? I'm all in. Let's get this cheese, big homie. I only drink almond milk, but milk, I still. Misha, can you spell a little better, sweetheart? Like, Babyface Loxa got you so on the tip of your toes, right? That you can't even spell right. I only drink almond milk, but I still eat beef. Did you mean to say eat beef? You spelling it? You spelling eat it? Like, what's going on with you, girl? Calm down, Babyface Loxa. Doesn't mean to intimidate you. When is that? I don't watch football at all, big homie. Oh, okay. Pretty soon. A couple of weeks from now, I guess. Oh man, this fool said, "What kind of beef, Misha?" Yeah, good question. What kind of beef do you eat, Misha? Misha used to go to lunch holding hands with the rest of the crew in high school. That's cold, man. What's wrong? Why you do Misha like that, homie? Misha is the nicest, sweetest, most beautiful girl up in here, man. Why you do Misha like that? You just mad because Babyface Loxa don't like you. Now you don't like Babyface Loxa, so you don't like Misha G. That's a cold joke there, homie. Let me stop before Babyface Loxa. Babyface Loxa's a pimp, man. He ain't tripping on you. He ain't finna lose no girls to you, Jay Ship. I used to go swimming in 77, 78 Will Rogers Park, aka Ted Watkins Park. We stopped going after we saw a dude. Oh wow. Have you seen Damo and Rips scared to participate in riots against other races? Yeah, yeah. Listen, you're gonna hear some stuff about me, about my post. But I not only acknowledge it, I personify it. I personify it. Let's get this going. Kev Mac announcing his presidential run 2024. Damn, Kev, why you say Misha can't spell a lick? I'm just saying she spelled eat it. Maybe she's just speaking in broken English or some shit. Mm. Beef is when a brother like you can't sleep. Now that's beef. Y'all funny as hell, man. Compton Girl is on deck. That's 2 nights in a row. Compton Girl, I'm starting to like the fact that you can hang out with us. You can take our jokes. You can take jokes from us. You are the shit, girl. I want to marry you and Babyface Lokes.